Got about far or so in front of Adam LZ. Both drivers making their way through that first outer zone. Jaden much more dialed in this time in that lead position. Adam right there with him as both cars make it out that first outside zone.
Game moves. I like to walk around with my chain loose.
So I just started the Jackson Performance Shop, and right now we're trying to fix the car. So we're getting for clutch kickers round 2, and the car is pretty much ready. There's just some little things to fix. For example, we have the purge button to fix, and since I hit the bash bar like moved, so now we gotta straighten it out, and that's pretty much it. So
What's up?
so here we are trying to fix the purge button. I think it's nothing much. It must just be a fuse.
So what actually had ended up happening is when we originally wired in this whole nitrous system, I think we might have used too small of a fuse. After tracing this wire, got back to the fuse, we noticed the fuse was blown. You put a new one in, now you can see, hear that click, that's the relay over in the nitrous solenoid clicking. So now we got a working purge button. But we put a 30 amp fuse in there instead of, I think, a 15 amp fuse. So I think it should hold throughout clutch kickers. Other than that, I think you pretty much did the rundown of pretty much everything else you're doing. You know, we pulling your bash bar out, we're flip your tires around. I think pretty much this car is entirely prepped for a whole new event, just because we wanted to prep it for round 2 of Pro-Am, and Pro-Am got postponed. So this thing's pretty much prepped for any event we throw at it now.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Yep. The bash bar is like, you can't really see it. It's fine. It's like it's not sticking out or anything. There's space, and when you come see the other side, it's like it's out, and it hit the tire, and like it hit the tire here, and my wheels would like lock. So we have to fix it. We'll pull it out. We're trying to take out the bumper, and that's pretty much it. We just finished working on the cars. We put them in the trailer, and we're ready to go. So Chris from Jackson Performance will be bringing my car as well as his E30, which we're both going to be competing in the Klutch Kicker Series this weekend. So I just arrived at Klutch Kickers, and right now we just finished setting up the tents, and we're making sure that all the cars are all right. Chris's car has a problem right now. They're trying to fix it, and hopefully it's going to be ready for practice in a couple of hours. So I just did my first practice run, and it went well and everything, and then I felt weird. I didn't have no clutch, so we checked, and sadly we broke the bell housing, so hopefully we're able to fix it, but I don't think we're going to be able to. But if we get to fix it, it'll probably be ready for tomorrow, and I'll be able to practice a little.
So as you guys can see, it's like cracked all over here.
So my team was able to put down the car, so like the rear subframe is out, the torque tube is out, and right now we're just waiting for the new part, but the part is pretty broken. We don't know how it happened, but I think it was already weakened, and when I did my run it just broke down. So as you can see, we took off the suspension, and the rear frame is dropped, and the torque tube is out. So yep, so the bell housing is out, and we're supposed to get the new one in really soon.
Okay, so what we have come to a conclusion is this is the top of the bell housing, the way it goes up. So right now we have a dowel pin on the driver's side. We're missing the dowel pin on the passenger side.
Vice versa.
So we're thinking the dowel pin on here was the only one in, and this one was missing, so maybe it allowed the bell housing to shift, and all the tension was only on the single dowel pin, which is why I ovaled the hole out and cracked it right here, because the other dowel pin was not holding the bell housing in place. And that's what caused it to crack right there, and then that's why it majorly cracked on the left-hand side, and then just followed that crack through all the way down to the passenger side.
Straight up battle, right? So let's see what happens. They just had a restart, so now we're going to work our way. Jaden's going to lead, and Ryan Kaufman going to give chase. Jaden out front. Ryan's got to close that gap as both cars make their way through that first outer zone. Jaden doing a good job of working his way through the outer zone. Ryan standing right there with him, trying to apply that pressure from the chase position. And Ryan Kaufman spinning out. That is not good for Ryan Kaufman. Jaden just got to keep it together, make his way through the rest of the track. It looks like he's doing that in the Jackson Performance Chevy Corvette. He's in the lead position. Let's see if he can put down a commanding lead run. He's doing a good job, but Jaden right there with him. Will Jaden make a mistake and cause this battle to go one more time, or are these drivers going to finish it right here on the track? Let's see. Ryan doing a much better job in the lead position. Jaden trying to stay right there with him. A little bobble by Ryan Kaufman coming very shallow through that second outer zone. Jaden not letting it phase them. Both drivers making their way through the final section of the track. Better run by Ryan Kaufman. Some bobbles. Pack good, right? Oh, there we go. Judges have a decision. And let's slide them left for Ryan or slide them right for Jaden. And it looks like Jaden Martirana is...
So yesterday, my team was able to fix my car, and I was able to do my qualifying run and my battle against Ryan from Taxi Garage. So today we're just like finalizing the car because I'm going against Adam LZ. So we decided to run NOS. Yesterday I didn't run any NOS because we thought we didn't need any. But since I'm on Adam LZ, which has a very fast car, we're going to need to have all the power and grip possible.
sleep on Jaden. Jaden's been very consistent this weekend. And I'm sure Jaden's excited to go against one of his favorite drivers. Both drivers make their way down the track. Adam LZ out front, gonna flick it into that outside zone. Jaden's gonna try to close it. Whoa! Jaden over-rotating on entry. Adam still has to finish his run, but I don't think we're worried about him making a major mistake in that lead position. And here he is, just coming right on the outer edge. Still fully committed, flicking into the infield, past that final inside clip and off the track. Adam gets the full pull. He's gonna walk away with the advantage. Unfortunately, Jaden is gonna go ahead and lead. Adam LZ is gonna give chase. Let's see what happens. And away they go. Jaden out front. Jaden going to try to pull a gap on Adam LZ. Actually got about far or so in front of Adam LZ. Both drivers making their way through that first outer zone. Jaden much more dialed in this time in that lead position. Adam right there with him as both cars make it out that first outside zone. Flicking it past that inside clip. Back into the second outer zone. Wow. Jaden kind of slowing up right before that second outside zone. Adam doing a good job of making the corrections that he needed to in order to maintain drift and stay there in the pocket. Give it up for Adam LZ and Jaden Martirano of Adam LZ. So it's got to be surreal for him to watch him and then now actually be competing. As you can see, both drivers on the screen. Adam LZ is going to take the victory. Adam LZ will advance on to the top 16. Jaden will have to call it a weekend. But it was a valiant effort. He did a great job yesterday and in practice, and able to get his car back together and even compete. So hats off to the Jackson Performance crew and Jaden Martirano.
I think the guy that we just went up against, he's 14 years old. Mark my words. Or sorry, don't. I might be wrong, but I'm 99% sure he's 14 years old, which is crazy. At 14 years old, I don't even think I could drift in like a Fast and Furious or Need for Speed video game. And he's out here in a. I didn't even think I knew how to drive manual at 14. And he's out here like putting up a real damn good fight. Good for him. If I can find his Instagram name, we'll put it on the screen. But killer driving, made it to the top 32, and hopefully he'll make it farther next time. Great dude, super nice.
So I just finished my battle against Adam LZ, and unfortunately I lost, but you know, I'll do better next time. I want to give a big thanks to my team for making like today and yesterday possible with my qualifying run and my battles. It was super fun. Unfortunately, I kind of like messed up my chase run. I spun out first corner, but I'll do better next time. I also want to give a big shout out to SSG Motorsport with the driver Sebring Gauthier, who let us use his lift for fixing the car. So yeah, see you guys next round. Bye.